So the Houston Texans obviously selected C.J. Stroud, second overall in the 2023 NFL Draft. I'm a huge fan of C.J. Stroud. And I believe C.J. Stroud is going to work out pretty smoothly in the NFL as a starting quarterback. Could it be a rocky start early on where things are kind of choppy and he's maybe not as good as a rookie? Absolutely. There is some questions that need to be answered regarding CJ Stroud and how his game will translate to the NFL. Will the Houston Texans put the appropriate pieces around him? But let's not forget, people, Peyton Manning had an absolutely all-time bad rookie season. The very next year, he bounced back and his career took off. You look at a guy like Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen had a horrible rookie season. The Arizona Cardinals bailed on him, and he never could pick himself up from that. So if CJ Stroud struggles as a rookie, we're really going to get a chance to see, is he going to be like Josh Rosen and kind of just, fall down and never get back up? Or is he going to be that guy that responds to adversity? I believe he's going to be a guy that responds to adversity. Okay. Let me just say this right now. There was a reason the Houston Texans had the second overall pick in the draft. There's some very major questions about this roster. I don't know about the offensive line. I have some concerns. The wide receiver core is good, but not great to me. The coaching staff, they have a lot to prove. They were the second overall pick in the draft for a reason. However, if CJ Stroud can just survive his rookie season and show flashes, I believe he will be just fine. If you get great players around quarterbacks, they're going to succeed. It's no coincidence that, Tom Brady, all-time great quarterback, always had a stable situation in New England. A run game, an offensive line, a great head coach, et cetera, et cetera. You get the point, okay? So when it comes to CJ Stroud, to me, the accuracy is there, the arm strength is there, the size is good enough, and his willingness to be able to run the football and extend plays is really what sold me this past year. Now, again, I want to see him get better in that area because I've seen too many times in college at Ohio State, CJ Stroud refused to run at times, refused to extend plays where he just wants to sit in the pocket and throw darts. Listen, in the NFL, you got to be willing to scramble and get out of there sometimes or else you're going to get in trouble. And I think CJ Stroud is going to quickly learn that if he hasn't learned that already. And we saw in the playoffs versus the Georgia Bulldogs, he was able to extend plays, evade pressure, and make some incredible off-schedule throws. And he really put Ohio State on his back versus an elite Georgia defense full with a bunch of first-round picks. And Ohio State nearly won a national championship because C.J. Stroud was that guy, okay? Now, I will say, I was so happy that C.J. Stroud came back for his second season at Ohio State because after his first year at Ohio State, I wasn't all that sold he would be a good NFL quarterback, but the fact that he came back for another year, got about, 14 more games under his belt, got more reps, that to me means that he is going to be potentially ready for what the NFL is going to throw at him. Because if you're only a one-year starter in college, it's going to be hard for you to adjust to NFL defenses because you didn't even get a chance to adjust to college defenses the very next year. And the fact that CJ Stroud came back the very next year and was arguably a better player than he was his first year, that to me was impressive. So I think CJ Stroud can potentially change life for the Houston Texans. I believe in him. And I think CJ Stroud should work out just fine as an NFL quarterback if the Texans are all in and put the right pieces around him.